Because we're students of the game here.
Yeah,
So this is something we got to talk about. This is a lesson right here.
that's true. So what makes a good pundit? Okay. Exemplary. You have to pick a side. You cannot play the middle ground. In terms of your opinion, it can't be a middle ground opinion. It has to be one of the extremes, or you have to play, in order to play the middle correctly, you have to lean into each extreme and then bring it back to the center, I think. And I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I'm going all over the place. And I would say somebody that does that well is Moist Critical. He plays both sides of the extremes very well, but then he brings it back to a moderate position. Yeah. And he plays and he also plays an extreme moderate position too. But he gives us all sides before he brings it center. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing.
It's weird. I have no idea.
I would say, go ahead.
Because there's some people that are like cool at talking, but it's like they're not captivating. Like it's no reason for me to want to watch. Like I don't know. It's
and I think a couple things, because I think funny, but not everybody has to be funny. But funny, interesting, opinionated to some extreme. I think that's really about it, honestly. That's really about it.
Funny, opinionated.
It depends, man. Like
they don't have to have all of them.
What I need in a podcaster might be completely different from what like another person needs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And it also, for me, it also depends on what I'm going there for.
Yeah.
Like we talk about Big Loon or Loon. Is it Big Loon or just Loon?
He doesn't know.
Big Loon.
It's
Big Loon.
Big Loon.
It's on in here.
Like Big Loon, I know it's not. I'm not going there for the jokes. I'm going there, and I know he talks with a slower pace as well. Yeah. So I know I'm going for a slower pace podcast, but it's gonna be a great interview. You know what I mean? But when I go to Flagrant, I'm looking for a high energy, rapid jokes. Yeah. When I go to Joe Budden, I'm gonna get everything at Joe Budden. It just depends on what his mood is. Which is why I think he's kind of one of the best, because he can be just in war mode where he's just like, I'm angry at everything in the world today. Mm-hmm. He can be in deep introspective mode. He can be in funny mode. He can kind of fly all over the radar.
Being manic is his superpower.
Yeah, low key, yeah.
And those are two good like shows, and I couldn't see Gina on any of them. She's like she doesn't fit none of those descriptions.
Everything is too dull in her world. Everything is just too dull.
But at the same time, I don't want to be mean, but it's not too many women that I just listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I guess.
She already has it bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
you playing from a disadvantage.
Nigga, I'm not listening to listen to.
Are there any women that y'all can think of off the top of your mind
that I would listen to for 2 hours?
Lauren
or that
Hill.
like when they drop, I'm like, I need to get that. I need to check that out. He said not musically. He said Lauren Hill.
Nigga, Lauren Hill.
There's a few porn stars. I'm probably waiting on some shit to drop.
I'm talking about a media personality or a podcast personality.
Nah, that was sarcastic. There's not a single one ever.
Where's your body?
Ever.
I don't want to hear you speak with misogyny.
Ever. Like, it's nothing cool.
Shit, man.
And it's hard. Like, there's nothing cool she could ever say. Ever.
Who do I want?
Like, nigga said she's not even capable.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not even in the realm of possibility.
It's not possible.
Man, I am dying. I'm really trying to get one for y'all.
No.
A woman who's Who can I like?
No.
Is she talking to a man?
Nadeska. I like Nadeska.
By herself?
I like her by herself.
What did she do by herself?
She used to do an Apple. She used to do a Beats Apple show. That one was fire to me.
Was she talking about herself?
No. She would interview people.
Okay, well that's different. It's not her.
Okay.
It's them.
But she was the lead voice, though. You know what I'm saying?
My thing, all right, like the barometer should be like, if you have one mic, you hit record. How entertaining is that? It's only your voice.
By yourself or talking to somebody else?
By yourself.
Selena Powell.
Like, that should be like...
I'm giving it to Selena Powell.
You're talking about talking on the mic, not sucking it.
I know.
Well, over Gina View, Selena Powell got it.
Oh, yeah, over Gina View.
That don't mean nothing.
But that don't mean nothing. Like, nigga.
Like, the point is...
she'll never fuck with us after she hears that.
There's some neighbors I talk to longer than Gina.
Shout out to Selena. Shout out to Gina.
Yeah.
You know,
I call her Selena. They're both the same. They both work. But whatever.
Yeah, it's
Like-
over. I don't share that opinion.
I just don't. It's very
He's
hard.
being moderate.
It's yeah,
He's being a bad podcast.
yeah. But it's very hard for me. Like I'm just like when it comes to I'm just not really listening to like.
I guess I really
girls.
don't either. I mean, Nadeska
not
was the
doing
first,
that.
the only one I could think of.
This is also.
Can you think of
coming-
anybody, Lauren?
How cool.
Not on their own, typically within a group setting.